The next topic is gametogenesis. Formation of haploid gamete, that is male or female sex cell, from undifferentiated diploid cells in the reproductive organs for sexual reproduction is called gametogenesis. The process of formation of haploid gamete in the reproductive organs, that is gonads, from diploid cells, this process is called gametogenesis. So, gametogenesis is a process of formation of haploid gametes from diploid germ cells in the gonads. Gonads are the reproductive organs which are testes in males and ovaries in females. And the gametes, male gamete is the sperm and the female gamete is ovum. That is formation of haploid gametes from diploid germ cells inside the gonads. This process is called gametogenesis, and gametogenesis is of two types: spermatogenesis and oogenesis. Formation of sperm is called spermatogenesis and formation of ovum is called oogenesis. Both the spermatogenesis and oogenesis, they involve three phases. Multiplication phase, the process takes place in three phases. First is the multiplication phase, second is the growth phase, and third is the maturation phase. In multiplication phase, the cells of the germinal layer, cells, they multiply and they increase in number. In the growth phase, the cells, they grow in size, they enlarge in size, and in maturation phase, the cells, they undergo meiosis to produce haploid cells. When the cells, they were dividing, they were multiplying in multiplication phase, this division involved mitosis, and multiplication से जो cell produce हो रहे थे all were diploid, whereas in maturation phase the cells, they multiply by meiosis and haploid cells are produced. Let us begin with the process of spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis is formation of sperms. The site where does spermatogenesis takes place? In the seminiferous tubules of testis. Spermatogenesis, it is a continuous process, but it is divided into two stages. First is the formation of spermatid and then conversion or transformation of this spermatid into the spermatozoa or sperm. Formation of spermatid, it involves formation of spermatid from spermatogonia. और फिर दूसरी स्टेज कौन सी है? Spermatid is converted into the sperm, which is also known as spermatozoa, and this process of transformation of a spermatid into sperm is known as spermiogenesis. This is called spermiogenesis. Now, the first step, that is the formation of spermatid. The formation of spermatid is divided into three phases. The first phase is the multiplication phase. हमने किया था, ये हमारे पास सेमिनिफेरस ट्यूब्यूल की लाइनिंग थी, germinal epithelium, and this germinal epithelium, it consists of the germ cells, epithelial cells, and some cells, they were of larger size. These are called Sertoli cells or the nurse cells. These undifferentiated cells of seminiferous tubules, which are called sperm mother cell or spermatogonia, they undergo mitosis. These cells of the germinal layer, few cells. They undergo mitosis and they produce diploid cells and increase in number by mitotic divisions, and these cells are called spermatogonia, and the cells are diploid. Germinal layer of seminiferous tubule inside the testis, the cells, they undergo mitosis and they produce diploid cells with 46 chromosomes. Since we are studying the human reproduction, the number of chromosomes is 46, and these cells are spermatogonia. Now the next phase is the growth phase. Few spermatogonia, they increase in size, they enlarge in size by accumulating cytoplasm and replicating their DNA, and they become primary spermatocyte, which are also diploid with 46 number of chromosomes. The cells spermatogonia जो diploid थे, they stop dividing and they enlarge in size, and they, इनका size कितना हो जाता है? They are approximately double the size of spermatogonia. They become approximately double in size of that spermatogonia, and they are called primary spermatocyte. They are called primary spermatocyte. Now this primary spermatocyte, they will undergo the third phase, that is the maturation phase. Primary spermatocyte, it undergoes meiosis 1. The cells, primary spermatocyte, they undergo meiosis 1 and they form haploid cells which are called secondary spermatocyte. This is after meiosis 1. And these secondary spermatocyte, they undergo meiosis 2 and they form spermatid. They are converted into the spermatid. These are the three phases in formation of spermatid: multiplication phase, growth phase, and the maturation phase. In multiplication phase, the undifferentiated cells of seminiferous tubules, they undergo mitosis and they produce diploid cells in case of human beings with 46 number of chromosomes, and these diploid cells are called spermatogonia. The spermatogonia, they enter the second phase, that is the growth phase. They enlarge in size, approximately double हो जाएगा इनका size spermatogonia से, and they are called primary spermatocyte. The primary spermatocyte, they enter the third phase, that is maturation phase. It undergoes meiosis 1. Meiosis 1 से क्या बनेगा? Haploid cell which is called secondary spermatocyte, and this undergoes meiosis 2 और ये क्या बना? That is spermatid. Spermatid is the haploid cell. Now the spermatid is like any other cell of the body. It undergoes many morphological and physiological changes and it converts into spermatozoa. That is the second phase, spermatid. अब second phase में हम क्या देखेंगे? Spermatid will be converted into sperm by the process called spermatogenesis.